the enemy exhausted its offensive capabilities, having been drained as a result of the stubborn resistance of the VF troops. It was forced to cease active operations and switch to defense. Based on the intelligence data, the commander of the Western Front already inferred in the morning of July 17 about the possibility of the enemy's retreat and gave an order for reconnaissance with strong forward and reconnaissance detachments. By the end of July 17, the advanced detachments of the 6th Guards Army and the 5th Guards Tank Army advanced by 2 to 5 kilometers and seized the Sitny area, the Komsomolet State Farm, and Storozivo. On July 18, the troops of the 1st and 5th Guards Tank Armies launched an offensive with part of their forces. The troops of the 5th Guards Army captured Red October, Bogoroditskoy, and Kozlovka. On July 18, the Supreme Command Headquarters ordered an overall counteroffensive with the aim of eliminating the enemy's encircled troops, considering further development of the offensive to defeat the Belgorod-Kharkov grouping of German forces, based on the directive of the headquarters from July 16. As of 11 p.m. on July 18, the Steppe Front is put into action, consisting of the 53rd, 47th, and 4th Guards Armies, as well as the 69th and 7th Guards Armies, transferred from the Western Front. On July 19, the troops of both fronts, continuing reconnaissance, were regrouping. By the end of July 23, the troops had mainly reached the line they occupied before the Germans launched their offensive. In certain sections of the front, where the troops had not reached this line, offensive battles continued until the first days of August. The troops of the Steppe Front cleared the entire eastern bank of the Seversky Donets River from the enemy. The 162nd Division, in which many border guards from the Central Asian Border District served, together with the tankers of the 19th Tank Corps, south of the village of Tyaplo, repelled repeated attempts by the Germans to break through the defense from July 11 to 13. But the Central Front forces were already preparing for offensive battles. The command of the 70th Army was developing a counterattack to restore the positions held until July 5. Together with the tankers, the 224th Pamir Battalion captured the village of Tyaplo in a fierce short battle. After driving back the remnants of the Germans, the regiment moved to the heights north of this settlement. To cover the flank of the regiment, a platoon led by Lieutenant Alexander Romanovsky from the 3rd Company of the 1st Battalion was designated. After completing preparations, the regiment's units attacked the Germans in the village of Samadurovka.